So today is 14th chapter, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, which means three mode of material nature. Very important for our life. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakyuranmohitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasarini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pasatya Desa Tarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So welcome everybody to chapter 14, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. So what is Gunatraya means? Traya means three, Guna means nature. So mode of material nature. So name itself suggests it is material nature. So we are from the spiritual world. Okay, originally we were in the spiritual world and we came here to this material world. So when we came here to the material world, we have been infected with material nature. Okay, now the question is why we came here to the material world? We were in the spiritual world, we are enjoying with Lord Sri Krishna in the spiritual world. Why we came to this material world? Because there are certain reasons. See, many cities there were jails. Okay, government do not want jail anywhere, but there are certain people who create nuisance, who create crimes. For that reason, those people cannot stay in the normal environment. They have to be kept in the jail. Similarly, we were enjoying with Lord Sri Krishna in the spiritual world, but what happened during the course of time, our soul developed a desire to enjoy independent of Lord, develop a desire to enjoy independent of Lord. So that's a sin or that's a crime. So once we have developed a desire, then we cannot stay in the spiritual world because we are contaminated. We become sinful. So we have to go to the jail. The jail is the material world. So when we come to the jail, when you go to the jail, there will be a person which is called jailer who will be taking care of all the qaidis. Similarly, when we come to this material world, there is a jailer for this material world. Who is that jailer? Anyone can tell? Unmute someone. Who is in charge of material world?
Yes, Kavya, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes. Can you tell
It
who?
is Maya,
Yes. Who is the Maya?
the controller of human beings.
Yes. You can. Can you tell the name of Maya? Some Devi is there. Who is that?
Durga Devi.
Yes. So Durga Devi is the Maya. He is the jailer, controller of the material world. Now you come from the spiritual world where you are under the control of Shri Krishna. Now come to the material world and you kept under the control of Maya. Now when you come to this jail, you are control of Maya. So you are now infected with three modes of material nature. Okay. Previously you don't have this material nature. You are having spiritual nature. So whatever you are doing, everything is spiritual. Okay. Now when you came to this material world, now material world has got three modes. Now you got infected with three modes. Okay. Now there are three modes now. Depending upon what type of modes you have been infected, you'll be named like that. So what are the three modes? Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. We'll discuss. But you understood why we came to this material world? Because we have developed a desire to enjoy independent of Lord Krishna, independent of Lord. That is the reason we have forced the Lord to send into the material world. Otherwise, Lord is our Father. He always wants us to come back to their house because we forced him to come to this material world. That's why we came here. Yes. So, Sarva Yonisu Kaunteya Aham Bija Pradapita. Acha, Arab, you are going to read this.
Yes,
Translation.
Arav,
Arab, please unmute.
you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Translation. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed giving father.
Yes. So Lord Krishna is telling, Sarvasya Yoni Sukantayo Aham Bija Pradapita. So I am the seed giving father for all the living entities. Okay, it should be understood that all the species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed giving father. So that means it is not only the human being, whoever is having life, all the living entities are son of Lord Sri Krishna. He is the father of all the living entities. It includes human being, animals, some small creatures, and also the plants, because plant is also living. Plant is also having soul. So Krishna is the father of every living entities, not only human being. Okay, I am the seed giving father. Next, Navya, read this. Hare Krishna, Navya, please unmute.
Translation. Material nature consists of three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. When the internal living entity comes in contact with nature, O mighty armed Arjuna, he becomes conditioned by these modes.
Conditioned by this mode. I told you that the material nature, there are three modes of material nature: goodness, passion, and ignorance. Goodness is sattvic, passion is rajasic, and ignorance is tamasic. Sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So these are mode of material nature. When you come to this material world, this will act. But when you are in the spiritual world, all these three modes will not be there. There will be the spiritual nature. Okay. So when the eternal living entity come in contact with the nature, when you come to this material world from the spiritual world, because you have forced Krishna to send you to this material world, you want to enjoy. So when you come here, directly you will be infected with these three modes: goodness, passion, and ignorance. So some people, there will be infected more with goodness, less with passion. Some people more with passion, less with ignorance or goodness. Some people more with ignorance, less with passion and goodness. So not necessarily one person will be completely in the mode of goodness or completely passions, completely ignorance, but each person having the mixture of these three modes, mixture. So that is the reason which mode is more, like that you will get the result. Okay, so we'll discuss next slide. So how the people are there in different modes. So there are four varnas. One is, can anyone tell what are the different varnas? Four varnas. Chatur varna maya srishtam. Krishna is telling. Unmute someone. Anyone can tell what are the varnas?
Yes, Pranav, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sir. Sir, sorry, sir. I don't know. I was just I raised my hand about that reading thing, sir. I
Okay,
thought I
okay,
lost my
okay.
chance.
Now you know what are the different varnas? Four type of varnas.
So that three modes you meant?
No, not three modes. Four type of people Krishna created, na? Chatur varna maya srishtam. Maya srishtam. Four varna. Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. Okay.
Okay.
So there are four varnas. So different people will be infected with different types. So for an example, Brahmin, they'll be more in the mode of goodness. Okay. Some Brahmin are very pure. They are pure goodness. Then come to the Kshatriya. Kshatriya are mainly in the mode of passion. Then come to the Vaishyas. Vaishyas are little
Ignorance.
passion and ignorance. It's a mixture of passion and ignorance. Vaishyas. Shudra are in the pure ignorance. So similarly, 4 type of people has created by God.
Oh, okay, sir.
Now, what is this? Who is going to read this? Samriddhi. Samriddhi, please unmute.
Sir, but you keep me unmuted only, okay?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sir.
Mode of goodness, visit
Yes.
watermelon, purest ingredient happiness and knowledge from simple reactions equal to all go to higher planets.
Yes. So what is Sattva Gun? You will do the Punya Karma. Punya Karma. Okay, you will do all good work because suppose you are a student, your work is to do the study. Morning you will wake up, you will do your work, daily work, then you will sit down and read. So these are all good karma, sattvic work. So this is purest and it will give happiness. And if you practice this, these are free from sinful reactions. You are not doing anything bad. That means suppose some student they wake up and go take the mobile and play different video games. So that is mode of ignorance. That is not that is sinful. So suppose you are concentrating on a study, that is a mode of goodness, and you equal to everyone. So usually if you practice sattva gun, what will be the result? You'll go to the higher planet. You are today human being, you can go to the higher planet. Can anyone tell what is the higher planet?
Sir, Krishna Lok?
Yes, Krishna Lok is a higher planet, but this is highest planet, Krishna Lok. Any higher planet than our world? Earth. Earth is the middle planet.
Heaven?
Yes, heaven is the higher planet. So there are different types of planets in heaven also. Like highest planet is Satyalok. Satyalok is the planet of Brahmadev, or otherwise called Brahmalok. Brahmalok or Satyalok. Similarly, heaven is there, Chandralok is there, Suryalok is there. Okay, so many higher planets are there. So you can go and stay there. Your life can be upgraded if you are doing sattvic work. Then
Okay.
next, who
Sir,
is
but
going to read?
Satyalok-
Varnika. Hare Krishna, Varnika.
Yes, Varnika, you can unmute.
Made of Russian Rogel, unlettered dresses acted to the fruit of activities handed and labeled greedy in mistake. Mary takes on birth takes birth on earth again.
Yes. So sattvic person usually go to the higher planet. What about Rajaguna or passion, mode of passion? Then what is mode of passion? You will be more passionate. Means you will be think about only enjoyment. Enjoyment in the form of body. You want a very good body. You want to be handsome. That is mode of passion. You want very good food. Okay. So everything is related to enjoyment. You want food for enjoyment. You want a very good body. So those are in the mode of passion or rajaguna. So the usually person with rajaguna will have unlimited desire. Today something is there, they want still better. For an example, you got a mobile phone of 10,000 rupees. So after getting, you won't be satisfied. You want some other mobile 15,000 rupees. You want after that you want 20,000 rupees. You have got a house, a little smaller house. You want a bigger house. After you achieving that, you want still bigger house. So they don't have, they have very unlimited desire and attached to the fruit.
Sir, I'm also like that only, sir, all the time.
Yes. So that is a little bit up to certain amount, it is okay, but it should not be more attached. More attached means slowly you will have the problem. Okay. Attached to fruit of activities, hankering and lamenting, greedy and misery. So what is happening here? Everything you cannot achieve. Suppose you got something, you want still better, everything you cannot achieve. That time, suppose you went to some irreversible state, then it will be problem. So God is telling you should be satisfied whatever is there with you. Certain thing you have to get, but you should not be so much desirous, and you should not be mad behind something which is not that much required for our body and mind. In misery, take birth in earth again. So this type of people, they are usually attached to many things in this world. They are attached to body. Because why they want desire? Because they are more attached to body, more attached to the worldly life, more attached to the people. So that is the reason they take birth again in this earth. And whatever your demand is there, again they want to fulfill that. Yes, Pranab?
Yes.
think,
Mode of ignorance. Tamoguna. In darkness, in madness, oversleeping, addicted to intoxicants, animal killing, foolish, go to hellish planets.
Yes. So mode of ignorance is the lowest guna. That is called tamaguna. Because those type of people usually in the darkness. So what they do? They usually do the foolish work. Foolish work means morning they will wake up, they will take a mobile phone and start playing the games,
Going
mobile
on
games.
Twitter. He's going
Yes.
on Twitter. He just
Yes.
woke up and he's going
So
on.
they will take out a laptop and see the fullest videos which are not required at all. Okay, so these are called tamaguna people, and they will take intoxication. See, this is drinking. You will take tea, coffee, cold drinks. Cold drinks also tamaguna. Okay, food of ignorance. So always we should avoid the cold drinks. It has got many bad effects on our body. So, but thing is that most of the children they like cold drinks. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, but
But
cold
I
drinks,
don't drink, sir. I don't
yes,
drink, but
but cold drinks is always bad for health. We should always avoid cold drinks. Okay, and some of the cold drinks, it has got alcohol also. That's why you have to be very careful. And cold drinks, we should never touch. Tea,
yes, sir.
coffee are intoxicant. Tea, coffee also, we should never touch. So,
So why tea, coffee?
tea,
Coffee is
coffee are toxins. Toxins means it has got some medicinal property. In certain disease, it has been used, and it has got some nerve stimulants. If you use for a certain period, then slowly your nerve will be weak. That is the reason it should not be taken. Okay,
okay.
it has got medicinal property. Medicinal property means suppose you are having some disease, you can take the medicine. Without disease, how you will take the medicine? It will take means it will affect your body. Similarly, tea, coffee are also having medicinal property. You should not take. Okay. Then tamaguna people they kill the animal killing. So they're foolish people. So this type of people, tamaguna, usually they fall down. Fall down means either they will go to hellish planet or they will get a lower birth. Suppose today you are a human being, you may get lower birth, means you may be animal, you may be fish, you may be some other lower creature. So it is because of your work, tamaguna work. Okay. Or if your work is so bad, then you will fall down to hellish planet.
So
Okay.
sir, but in one chapter you said that whatever you think of, you'll turn to that only. And if I think
Yes.
I'm a
Yes.
baby, so I
So
will get another life.
yes. So what will happen that whatever work you will do throughout your life, na, during end of the life, that will come to your mind. Suppose you are very much interested to take non-vegetarian food, during death you will think about that only. Okay, that is the reason Krishna, why we are practicing chanting, worshipping, reading books, because throughout the life we have to practice so that during the death automatically it will come to our mind. So that is
Okay.
a lifelong process. How you have prepared yourself, that is preparation for death actually. Okay. If somebody has done a lot of bad work throughout the life, he cannot think anything good during the death. Automatically it will come to the mind. That is the reason we are practicing and this chanting throughout the life, so that at least at the end of the life you can think about Krishna. Once you'll think, you'll be liberated, or you can go to Krishna love. Okay. Yes. So here you can see three They are the mode of material nature. I told material nature and spiritual nature. Spiritual nature is higher nature. Now sattvic is, it is a pure. That color also given here, white color. It is positive, pure, pleasure and divine. So if someone is practicing sattvic guna, then he will be very peaceful, very then he will go to the higher planet. Similarly, Rajasic is mode of passion. He will do different activities, which will be different activities. Hello, mute. Yes. So now controlling mixed selfish desire human. As a human being, we should have some desire, but we should not go beyond the actual good desire. We should have good desire. But some people, they have very unlimited desire. Those are called Rajaguna. So they usually again take birth as a human being in this society, in this world. Now Tamaguna is ignorance. They do, it is like Bikarma, the forbidden work they will do, and they will kill the animal. They are negative, impure, pain, and demonic. So this type of people, usually they fall down. They fall down either to the animal life or lower creature life, or sometimes to the, if their work is very abominable, they will go to the hellish planet. Okay. See, this is the effect of animal killing, tamaguna, mode of ignorance. Today we are having many slaughterhouse. Big countries, developed countries, they are developing the slaughterhouse for killing the animals. So that is the tamaguna. If you kill the animals, then the whole society will suffer. Here also 3 modes. Now you can see this is what? Heaven. Devi Devatas are there. Okay. This is the earth where we are living. This is actually animal life or down hellish planet. So now if you be more passionate, you work more attached to your body, your work, your family members, everyone more attached, then you will take birth in this world, earth. If you are doing the sattvic work, mode of goodness, then you'll upgrade yourself to the heavenly planet, heaven. If you are doing the bad work, abominable work, or tamasic work, then you degrade yourself either to the animal life or to the hellish planet. Very clear. Okay. Can anyone tell? Unmute someone, I'll ask, what is the mode? This person in which mode? He's selling this, you can see chicken, mutton, something, meat. Which mode?
Yes, Pawan, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes. Can
Yeah.
you tell which mode?
He's in the, I forgot the mode name, but like he's in the task with the T. It starts with the T, Prabhuji. He's in the mode that kills animals and does, and he gives ignorance. Yeah.
Yes. Mode of ignorance. Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
mode of ignorance.
So, Ronit, unmute some other person. I want to know this person in which mode. Can you see this person? He came
Yes,
to
Avyam Mehta, you can unmute.
buy the meat from the meat shop.
I think he is in Rajoguna
Why?
because he hasn't killed the animal, he's just buying it.
No, he is also in Tamaguna. See, whenever somebody takes non-vegetarian food, who is committing sin? Now, our literature tells, many times we think that who has killed the animal, he will get the sin. Who is taking, cooking, who is eating, they don't get the sin, but it's not true. As per the literature, if somebody is taking non-vegetarian food, the person who is bringing that, the person who is killing that, the person who is selling that, the person who is distributing that, person who is cooking that, person who is taking, all will be sinful. It will be distributed for everyone. So everyone will be in the mode of ignorance. Suppose this person is selling non-vegetarian, but he is not taking non-veg. He's a sattvic person, but still he will get the sinful activities because he's a part of that chain. Okay, that ignorant work, you are the part of that ignorant chain. So that's why he will also get this karma, and sinful activity will also come to him, though he is he's a vegetarian, pure vegetarian. Okay, so all these are in the mode of ignorance. Who is selling, who is buying, who is cooking, who is eating, everybody will be in the mode of ignorance. Okay. Yes, you unmute some other person. Who is this? Which mode?
Yes, then Tulya, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
See, this person is selling fresh vegetables, fruits. So he is in which mode?
Okay, he lowered his hand, I think.
Okay, any other person?
Pradyumna, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
They are in Satogun.
Yes, so they are in mode of goodness, because if you see the food of goodness, food of passion and food of ignorance, food of goodness are usually the wholesome fruits, vegetables, fresh juice. These are all food of goodness. So whoever taking, whoever buying, whoever selling, all are in the mode of goodness. Can anyone tell what is the food of rajogun, food of passion?
Okay, Augustia, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
Can you tell the food of passion? Which are food of passion? Because whatever we are taking, we should know. Yeah, we are taking good food or bad food.
What,
Okay.
Prabhuji? Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I wanted to know what are the foods of passion, in the mode of passion. Or
They
Rajasic food.
eat. Huh?
Rajasic food.
Sick food means for their they will eat like whatever they want.
Okay, but normally what happens? Sattvic food is fresh vegetable, fresh fruits, fresh juice. Okay, wholesome foods. Rajasic food is what? It is more salty, more sour, more sweet. So everything is more spicy. These are all Rajasic food. Okay. Now tamasic food are untouchable things, abominable things like animal, non-vegetarians, any food cooked more than 3 hours. Many times what happened today, morning we cook the food, afternoon we take, usually 4 or 5 hours over. So those food, though these are vegetarian food, they become tamasic. Why? More than 3 hours has been gone. All this food started developing tamasic. So we have to be careful about the food. Okay.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I want to ask you one means why did Krishna marry 8 girls?
No, Krishna married more than 8 girls. 16,000 wife Krishna is having. 16,108.
Okay. Why
Yes,
Prabhuji?
we'll discuss. Once the class over, we'll discuss why. Okay. Hello. Okay. So now you can see, identify the mode you all belong to, wake up time. See, Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Usually what is there? Early to bed, early to rise. Usually the Sattvic person, they wake up little early in the morning, usually 5 o'clock. Rajasic person, they wake little late, 8 o'clock. Okay, can you see? Tamasic person, very late, 11 o'clock. So like this, what is happening nowadays? Some profession, they work in the night, work at night. Then they sleep around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So they cannot wake up 5 o'clock. They have to wake up 11 o'clock. But if you see this is a tamasic. coming under tamasic guna. So this is wake up time, always it should be early in the morning, 5 o'clock. I think all the students, most of the students, they will be waking up at this time, 5 to 6 in between. That is sattvic only. That is good. Now regarding activities, morning time you wake up, do your, this is spiritual work actually. You are doing mala and all. Sattvic, I told you, na, spiritual and material. So this is called Suddha Sattva. Sattva gun, above that Suddha Sattva gun. Okay, it is more than, better than Sattva gun. So he's doing chanting. Or Sattva gun means you will do some good work. Like you wake up, start reading books, your study work you will do. These are all sattvic work. Rajagun person is more attached to the body. He will do the exercise, walking, jogging, everything. He want to keep his body fit and he want to be handsome, like that. So that is called Rajaguna. Tamaguna means, you see, is sleeping and seeing the mobile and playing some games. That is Tamaguna. Okay. This is just after waking up what you are doing. Now book preferred. Usually Sattva people, they prefer the spiritual books, reading books, study books. Those are sattvic. Morning you wake up and read your own books, whatever given the task in the school. There is sattva guna. Rajaguna person, they are attached to body and mind, so they how to become rich. They will read all this book. How to become fit, how to become rich. So all these things they will read because they are more attached. Now Tamaguna person, what? They will read unnecessary book like comics, different stories which are not necessary for our life. Okay, that is Tamaguna. Now sleeping time. Sleeping time, usually Sattva person, they also sleep early. So early to rise, early to wake up. This is Sattva. Early to bed and early to rise. Okay, this is Sattva. Rajaguna, it is 11 o'clock. Night 11 o'clock they will sleep. And Tamaguna, still it is 2 o'clock night. See, late night sleeping, late in the morning waking up, 11 o'clock. So that is Tamasic. So what happened here? Our body has got some biological clock. Biological clock means morning you should wake up, evening you should sleep. That is normal body phenomena. Suppose you are disturbing your biological clock, you will wake in the morning, you sleep in the daytime, morning time. That will, what will happen? Our biological clock will be disturbed. And when our biological clock will be disturbed, what will happen? Our body will be having different disease. For a few days when you are young, this is okay, no problem. So when you become little aged, then all the disease will start. And that is because you are disturbing your biological clock of your body. That should not be done. Okay, always you have to follow the nature. Nature should be your best friend. If anytime you will destroy your nature or you are going against the nature, nature also knows how to destroy you. Yes, who is going to read? Arab, are you there? Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Arab, please read the translation.
Yes, Arav is unmute.
Yeah. Translation: one who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all
Circumstances.
at once transcends
Transcendence.
the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman, Swata, Guna, and Kesi.
Krishna consciousness. So I told you two things. There are two modes. One is the spiritual mode and in the material mode. So Krishna is telling the material modes are sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Spiritual mode is spiritual. So Krishna is telling one who engaged in full devotional service. That means when you practice the devotional service like chanting, reading different Vedic literatures, and then hearing about Krishna and doing kirtan about Krishna, okay, then unfurling in all circumstances, at once transcendent the mode of material nature, and thus come to the level of Brahman. He's telling you, the person who is doing the spiritual work, he will not come under the mode of material nature. Now he will not come under the Durga Devi. He will directly be under the Krishna. Okay. So he will come to the spiritual platform, thus come to the level of Brahman. That is the spiritual platform. So if you do the devotional service, it is not even Sattva Guna, it is above that. That is called Suddha Sattva Guna. Okay. So that's why it is recommended always to practice the spiritual work. At least certain time per day. That is, we are telling you do the chanting at least 5 minutes a day, 5 to 10 minutes, one mala. So this spiritual work means you are doing Suddha Sattva work. That will help you to progress in devotional service. That will be very good. And this mode of material nature will not work on you. You can identify what is good, what is bad. You can control your mind very nicely, because you see some people, they are so attached to mobile. They wake up, immediately they will go to mobile and start playing the games, because they are not able to control their mind. They are fully under the control of Maya, mode of material nature. So once you practice a spiritual, do all the spiritual practice, you can easily control your mind, because Maya will not control you. Only you will be under the control of Krishna. Okay. This is one story, Balmiki story. Anyone knows this story?
Yes, Samriddhi. No, wait. Sara, you can handle. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Balmiki, you know, Rishi Balmiki, who has written Ramayana. This is the story of the life story of Balmiki. Okay, what happened? Balmiki was a hunter. Actually, his name was Ratnakar. Ratnakar, he was a hunter. What he was doing? He was in a forest. Some people are going on that route, means he will take all the valuables from those people, and he was taking care of his family. So one day what happened? Narada was going on that way, and Ratnakar wanted to attack, and he was asking, whatever valuable things are there with you, give me. And so Narada Muni told, okay, whatever valuable I'll give you, but whatever you are doing nowadays, this is all sinful activities. Now you go and ask your family members whether they will share the sin, whatever sin you are doing, they will share with you or they won't share. He told, yes, they will share. He told, no, you go and ask and come to me. If they will tell something, then I'll give you everything, no problem. Then he went to home and asked one by one. He has got one son. He asked, dear son, will you share my sin? He told, no, I won't share. Okay. Then he went to his wife. Dear wife, will you share my sin? No, definitely not. I won't do that. Then he went to his father. Will you share my sin? No. So he got astonished, surprised. Then he came back to Narada Muni and told, this is the thing, what to do now? He told, see, you have acquired a lot of sins and nobody is going to share the sin with you. Now what do you have to do? Then he told, you only tell what I have to do. He told, yes, I told you I'm having, whatever I'm having, I'll give you. I'm giving you one nama. That nama you tell so that all the sin will go. So what is that nama? He told, utter Ram Ram. But he's so sinful that he could not utter the Ram Ram. He told, Mara Mara. Okay. So he told, okay, you practice this, sit down here and practice this. I'll come again. When this Mara Mara become Rama, that time we'll meet again. So he practiced, sat down, practice so many years. Then he became a pure devotee. He became Rishi Balmiki. The name, because it all around ants and all were there after so many years. Then he became great Rishi Balmiki and he has written Ramayana. Okay, so this is the story of Balmiki, how he is elevated from Tamaguna to Sattva-guna, that is Suddha Sattva-guna. Because today what he is doing, writing Ramayana about Lord Rama, is a spiritual work, Suddha Sattva-guna. So that means today we are maybe in the Tamaguna or Rajaguna. There is a chance that we can elevate ourselves to Sattva-guna or Suddha Sattva-guna. So what is the way is, the chanting is the best way now. That is the reason we are telling you, please chant at least one mala per day. Okay, then you'll be slowly elevating to Tamaguna or Rajaguna to Sattva-guna and then to Suddha Sattva-guna. Now see, next thing is, whatever happiness we see here in this material world are all temporary. There is no permanent happiness. See, we got a mobile, you will be happy. Next day you will have some problem in the mobile. Either the mobile is not working or it got damaged, then you become sad. You got a car, you become very happy. On the next moment you got some accident. Even a small scratch in the new car will give you a lot of sadness. Or you got accident, there will be sadness. You got a house, then because of something, house got damaged, some problem happens, you'll be very sad. So always a sadness following the happiness in this material world. There is no permanent happiness in this material world. So I want you ask, you unmute someone, I want to ask one question. Hare Krishna, anyone is there?
Yes, Varnika, you can unmute.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, what is your name?
Yes. Varnika.
Yes, Varnika. So I'll ask you one question. You want permanent happiness?
Yes, I
or
want
temporary happiness?
I want permanent happiness for me and my family members.
Yes, very good. But I'll ask you one question. Till today, have you seen the permanent happiness in this? Today, from childhood to this age, you have seen many things. You have gone to hotel, you have gone to different places, you have gone to school. Have you seen any permanent happiness?
No.
No. So there is no permanent happiness. Then how you want this? See,
What,
you have see, you have seen a mobile phone. After seeing, you want, yes, I want this mobile phone. Or you have seen a laptop.
Prabhuji?
After, yes. Hello.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. My question is, suppose you have seen a mobile phone, then you will have the desire that yes, this mobile phone is good, I want to take that one. You have seen some new books. Yes, this book is very good, I want to buy this book. So after seeing something, you will have a desire. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So, but you have not seen any permanent happiness. Then how you are desiring? Can you tell me?
If something is breaking in the house or the house, we won't have anything to live in, or we won't have things to do with.
Oh, yes. No, my question is, till today you have not seen any permanent happiness. Then
Yes.
why you want this? How you know that there is a permanent happiness? Okay,
Yes.
I'll tell you the question answer. We all want permanent happiness, but till today we have never seen any permanent happiness. But then how we are asking permanent, how we want permanent happiness? Because we have seen this permanent happiness somewhere. Where we have seen this? We have seen this. That is the reason we want this. Where we have seen? Can you tell? You unmute some other person.
Adya, you can unmute. Hare Krishna.
You can imagine.
No, I'm asking you have never seen permanent happiness. but you want this. That means you have seen somewhere this permanent happiness. Where you have seen this?
I don't know, Prabhuji.
Yes, very good. I'll tell you. Because you and me, everybody are previously were there in the spiritual world. So we have seen this permanent happiness at some part of our life. That is the reason we want the permanent happiness. But this permanent happiness is not there in this material world. So when we go back to the spiritual world, we'll have the real happiness. Because you and me has experienced this some part of our life, that is the reason we want real happiness. Okay? Permanent happiness. But that is not there in the material world. So the real happiness lies when you practice the spiritual work. So you elevate yourself to the spiritual platform. So what are those work? Worshipping the deity, worshipping the guru, spiritual master. Okay, then this is also spiritual work, helping some person. Okay, make Bhagavad Gita as your best friend. You will not lose any situation of life. You will not be lost. Now, Hare Krishna to all devotees. So that means you will chant, you will do puja, you will do spiritual work, you will do some service to the mankind. So everything considered as spiritual work. So when you do some spiritual work, you will be elevated to the platform of spirituality, spiritual platform. That time you will feel the real happiness, permanent happiness. Okay, so once you feel the permanent happiness, you cannot leave it. It is so pleasurable, so pleasurable. Nothing in this material world can be comparable. The happiness, you are going to some restaurant taking food, you feel happy, but that happiness and this happiness, there is a lot of difference. Once you feel that one, you cannot forget. Okay. So what is GIGO? Garbage in, garbage out. That means whatever thing you will take, your output will be like that. For an example, if you want to take sattvic food, you will do sattvic work. You want to take ignorant food, you will do ignorant work, tamasic work. So you will tell, I'll take tamasic food, I'll do sattvic work, it won't happen. Okay, that's why our food is very important. Whenever we want to do some good work, or we should also take good food, then only we'll be able to do good work. Okay, good stuff in, good stuff out, garbage in, garbage out. Okay, so that is the thing. Our food controls our body and mind, so we have to be very careful about our food. So we are giving the mantra for peace. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please chant this and be happy.